Welcome back, guys, and welcome to this video. Check out these books. I'm going to have a brief look at these three books. So this is Tomb Raider, obviously. These are the original guides published by, well, these were two Prima guides. This one is not. This is something else. We'll get into that. But it's to basically accompany the first three Tomb Raider games when they were released back in the day. This one obviously is specifically updated or relating to the Dreamcast version, but it covers all versions, it says. What a quality console that Dreamcast was. So the first three, this was the first one, The Last Revelation. There's number 3 and number 2. I don't know, they must have made a guide like this, A4 size, for the second game. But I've only got this one. These are ones I've been collecting over the years. I thought I'd get them out because it seems quite timely, doesn't it, with the release very recently. Was it, I think last week, February 2024, that the remastered version of these originals came out. Anyway, I'll just put 2 and 3 to one side, up there. Let's concentrate on this one first. Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation. This one, incidentally, is thicker than certainly than the third one. So that's interesting. It's, yeah, as I say, published by Prima Games. When was it published? Back in 2000, potentially. Long time ago, 24 years ago. Madness. And it's saying that this guide covers the PlayStation, Dreamcast and PC versions of the game. This cost $9.99 back in the day in the UK. Some screenshots on the back. And yeah, let's have a little look at it then. Some shots of Lara flying through the air, guns are blazing and whatnot. It's funny when you look back at the old Prima games because, yeah, they had a slightly different way of doing it, different kind of layout and format, obviously. Slightly dated compared to the more recent ones they released towards the end of their time. Rest in peace, Prima Games. We do miss you. Using this book, it says all button commands are default buttons. Whatever. There's the contents, look. There's a lot of text. I perhaps won't go through all of this book because I don't know how useful that would be. But as you can see, they've kind of got little thumbnails and then blocks of text for kind of how that's how they're kind of walking you through each of the sort of the levels. And this is kind of how it goes on, as you can see. So kind of useful if you beat Von Croy into the room. And there's little pictures of Lara lying around and swinging and whatever she's doing in the background. Kind of like that. It's not really as in-depth and as comprehensive, as I said, as the sort of later game guides. You've got a hardcover with like 7,000 pages, weighed a ton. But this is what they had back then, and this still exists. I'm interested to know, maybe people could put in the comments, whether this book would still help when you're playing through the recently released remastered versions. I'm guessing it would still. The challenges will be the same. It's just is the engine, has that been updated, or is it just kind of a kind of look and feel? Is it just aesthetic improvements? I don't know. Feel free to help me out. But as you can see, look, I'm flicking through, I'm missing pages. It's very samey in terms of the layout, but it's essentially just talking you through the entire game. How many pages are there? 175, I think, in here. It gets texty towards the end. What's at the end? There's a advert for the Nomad Soul, and they had a website, primagames.com. I never knew that. I'm sure that's not going anymore. We got strategy covered, they said. So there we go, there's the first one, Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation. I shall be even quicker through the next two. This one is curious. It's published by, is it Paragon? Yeah, Paragon Publishing. And I don't know if they did a lot of game guides. This might be the only one, I'm not sure. It's called Tomb Raider 2 Secret Strategy Solutions. Plus original Tomb Raider solution. Is that true? Has it got the first one in as well? Sounds like it has. I actually quite like the small format. It's like a little novel. Shame they don't make more guidebooks like that, really. As you can see, it's all in black and white. You know, they must have had a low budget, I would imagine, for this. But it's very helpful nonetheless. It talks you through the game. Just trying to work out where... Oh, there's Tomb Raider 2, look. So looks like this book actually talks you through Tomb Raider 2 first. And the second section of the book is on Tomb Raider, well, the first one. Let's just see where that starts. Oops. Come past it somewhere around here. Tomb Raider, the complete solution. Yeah, well there we go. So this is about 206 pages long, something like that. It's got some ads at the back. There's a, what is this, a gallery? A small black and white gallery, literally. Yeah, just a few little pictures there. Lara Croft. But yeah, as you can see, it's comprehensive. There's loads of maps and a lot more text, I think, than the first book we just looked at. So hopefully that would be useful. You can still pick this up, I believe, second hand. Yeah, curious. Moving on, last but not least, we've got the third one. Tomb Raider 3, The Adventures of Lara Croft. All secrets exposed, it says. It's written by Kim Ward. As I said, this one is shorter look than the first one, considerably shorter. It's just 110 pages long, and we've got Michael Owen at the back, looking mean and menacing, advertising a game. This one, as you can see, slightly nicer, I think, in terms of the layout. A bit more thoughts being put into this, a bit more time perhaps. Looks a bit more modern, but I guess this would have been a few years later, wouldn't it? I'm not sure the actual date. Has it got a date? Can't see one immediately. But this is covering the PC and PlayStation versions. Extensive walkthrough of every level. Has it got anything else? It's literally just a walkthrough. There's no sort of gallery, I don't think, in this one. Some stuff at the start, look. Jumping and shooting. Bit of a tutorial. Combat, etc. There's the contents page for this one. Yeah, these are nice books. It's survived quite well, I think, over the years, this one. It's in pretty good condition, really. Just trying to find the date on this one originally. What does it say? Oh, 1998. So there we go, 3 books, all to do with the original Tomb Raider games. So that's interesting, isn't it? There we go. You can still pick these up, I believe, second hand if you shop around. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.